All right, hey y'all, what's going on? Take this shit till I more. So, I am going to hit y'all with something new right quick. So, this is a small little course that I want us to focus about. So, I want to give you 3 strategic work tips from my job shift that I just recently decided to experience. So, think about this for a second. One is release roles, okay, that no longer stretch you. Now, we know the importance of stretching our rubber bands, our mental states. We know why we need a good stretch. Just the other day, I had paid some things and I was like, okay, cool. Now that I did this, I'm like, wow. Now that I actually took those moments off and I actually did do some things that I needed to do, and it actually ended up saving me some money, a few bucks or two, if you will. And that was like, okay, take a moment just to do a few type of stretches. And it was so much fun. And so, but imagine if I did nothing. Imagine as you move forward and everybody else is stagnated. Or imagine you're stagnated and people who are around you all just keep moving forward. You're like, why aren't I stretching? They're stretching. Why am I not allowed to? Think about it. Find some of the answers. Because the stretching signals of movement forward towards a goal or something that you wish to accomplish and or manifest. And that's where you want to continuously move. So make sure you do just that. So if a job stops challenging your discipline or teaching you market behavior, release it. Don't cling, rotate. And very, 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 very true. Same thing. If I'm unable to stretch, I need to figure out the causes. If I'm able to stretch, and then that's where I need to be, and that's what it is that I need to do. So when I'm stretching, because all of the girlies even know what stretching is, and my gentlemen, y'all probably kind of sort of aware the advanced stretches. The girls are always in your pocket, so we want ballers. We want people who are able to provide. Period. That's just what it is when they talk about the ability of a man to have one of the girlies laying out a stretch or rubber band. You know what I mean? Because they want to pull it off to get the knot to go and do the things that they want to do. Period. That's the whole entire point and purpose of having a provider and being a provider. And so when you are even using your elastics and things like that, I have one in my pony now, and you stretch it, you break it so much so you get rid of it. It's no longer really serving any type of purposes any longer. But imagine if you never did stretch it. You just let it sit in the corner all its life. And eventually you just went ahead about its business, but it was never because you stretched it because of the use that you needed. There's a difference there. So when jobs become similar, you know it's time to release them and let them go. So you can go into areas that are going to do just that, stretch you. Okay. So how do you go from one that is no longer stretching you to one where you know the stretching is inevitable? That's where you want to find your answers at. And for myself, I realized that once the stretching was not going anywhere, was not manifesting whatsoever, and something is stretching and it's attracting you to this particular area. And it doesn't have to be forever. It can be an attraction there just because there's something that you want to do for a goal, and that's the drawing is happening for it. That's why you so stretched at this particular moment. It's allowing you to manifest a goal. And so it's easy in that sense to experience that type of transition. And so enter environments that sharpen your standards. because think about whatever role that you're in. This place is not just your paycheck. It's not. You have to think about it like this new place is a laboratory that offers different systems and ways for you to experience customer flow and the things that we consider as pressure so that we can study and not settle for what was given to us instead, or what it is that people assume that is all that our role is, and they feel as though there's no need to expand it outside of that. There's like basically there's no need for you to even think beyond this because you know you're and so whenever you do this, make sure that you get ready to leave. You're just too much of a know-it-all. Like so you're just going to fold the tables and that's it. Don't even think that that's going to even be something else that you're going to be able to get out of because you're a quitter. And so just focus on your own folding. You know what I mean? Like you can, or my ladies who are in the spirit of doing education, you know, maybe you're an assistant, but you aspire to rise to being a professor at one of the universities. And they're just, girl, all you want to do is just think about having the assisting teacher position. Like they may have accepted you at one of the other local places, but don't think you got out there on merit. You must have slept with somebody. Like, you know what I mean? Like things like that just let you know, like, okay, yeah, it's time for a transition. Okay, so when it happens, make sure you do those with standards and boundaries as well. So again, treat every shift like data collection. I do not work retail. I do not work education. I extract insights. Every task is a test. Every interaction is a behavioral report. Okay. I do not work therapy or social work. I help people manifest their dreams. I'm a healer. You know, people who are in the nursing fields, I'd be surprised at how many of them are anything else but healers and actually are the causes of so many different ailments. So sometimes it is kind of sort of like Aaliyah's thought. Oh wow, like you got nerve. Like you supposed to be in here healing and you're the main cause of so many elements at the same time token. So yeah, you definitely got nerve. And that's really a very negative space to find yourself in. So it is the best to go head on, so many words, and choose to avoid these type of things in particular because they are very derogatory. So shifts that you really want to manifest for transitions is a really good sign. It really is about you choosing to allow yourself to manifest some of your greatest type of ambitions and goals and not just allowing what someone else based upon us to be all it is that we strive for. And then you have people who strive for what they're giving and go beyond it, and people think that that's too much, that you are still actually performing below what their standard is. So that's the even. I like to say, be like, see, I told you so. Like you thought you was gonna be able to get off with that as something that's supposed to be coming across as a real live win, and in reality, it's like another slap in the face. So, see, I told you so. You just should have just let somebody do the things that they were doing to help you out instead of kind of sort of feeling as though that was a method and reason for an honest complaint, and it wasn't. So hopefully you all have stayed to the very end. That's the end of this lesson. I hope that you all have enjoyed these. And if you have, make sure you leave a little heart. I actually am curious. If you did like the video, you can leave a heart emoji in the comments. Doesn't matter which color. If you did like the video, leave a comment with a thumbs up. And if you are new, hi, welcome. I am our Brand Spaces owner, Taylor Shabril Armour. I run Authentic Glow Coaching as well as Taylor Shabril Armour, which is the self-titled company that I run. It just deals with helping young ladies blog and just really kind of sort of put people up on game a little bit more than what is currently readily available. And there's that. So hopefully you all have enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all again soon.